This senior class, it means everything to me.
I know these guys are excited to get an opportunity to play at home. Last home game.
It's definitely one of those moments you got to savor and you really appreciate for being a part of this program.
Very emotional, man. Very.
My head been spinning since Sunday, just thinking like, damn, this is my last home game.
How do you honor those guys? You play well, and that's our goal, to honor them the right way.
Seeing the amount of work they put in throughout the spring, summer, all those early morning workouts, I've seen the leadership firsthand.
It's a bittersweet moment. This journey ends fast and it almost ends as quickly as it started.
Last home game for a lot of seniors who've been a lot to this program, been a lot to our team.
My last home game, this the last ride for real.
Right to left to Kearis Jackson, who's the deep man. It's time to tee it up between the hedges. Opening kickoff powered by Georgia Power. Whether you're on the way to the stadium or heading home from a win, charge up with Georgia Power. Plug in at one of our convenient EV charging stations today. Georgia in red, silver breeches, red helmets. Charleston Southern, navy blue pants, white jerseys, and old gold helmets. They'll high pooch kick it to the far side of the field, and it is caught around the 18-yard line by, I believe that's Kenny McIntosh on the far side of the field, and he kind of loses his balance out of bounds. Caught it right on the sideline, so Georgia will have it. That's Brock Bowers out wide to the left as the Dogs open up on the 17 on the far hash. Handed off to Zamir White. He'll break out to the far corner and head to midfield, where he cuts back and will be tackled at the Charleston Southern 45-yard line. He takes it into Charleston Southern territory for a Scana Energy first down, tackled by the free safety Pagano.
Big block there by Justin Schaefer. The Buccaneers just played a cover 4 look, so had 2 safeties high, and Dogs gash them right out of the gates.
38 yards on the first play of the game. Georgia will throw it now. Bennett into the right flat to Zeus. Second 8, handoff to Cook. He bursts through the line of scrimmage inside the 35-yard line, down to the 32, tackled by Ombre Kennedy, the free safety, one of the finer names in college football. But Cook with a big first down run, a Scana Energy first down for the Dogs, and Georgia moving quickly here on the opening possession. Over 100 yards last week against Tennessee. Play fake, this time Bennett will throw, and the pass is tipped at the line of scrimmage and intercepted at the 22 by Charleston Southern. Garrett Say, the linebacker, intercepts the tipped ball as it kind of wobbled downfield. He caught it at the 22, returns it to about the 32, and is tackled there. 2 receivers wide to the right, 2 stacked up to the left. They bring one in motion out of the shotgun. Chambers going to roll to the right, throw on the run. His pass is low, intended for Schwarting again. Threw it at his feet. Tyndall and Beal are up on the edges of our defensive line. Snap to the quarterback. Chambers back to pass. Long throw across the field. We go for the pick and bat it away. To break up the ball. Almost got the pick as he broke in front of the receiver and knocked the ball away incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10 for the Buccaneers, and they'll have to punt it away from the 32. As Georgia returned it to the 27, they've got it 1st and 10 there. We're scoreless here in the first quarter. Here's a handoff to Cook at right tackle. Busts through the line, 30, 35, 40. Midfield, still going, 40, 35, and tackled at the 33 of Charleston Southern by Matthew Williams in the secondary. The Buccaneers, James remains in the backfield. Bennett fakes the pitch, throws a deep ball towards the end zone. Brock Bowers gets a hand on it about a yard deep in the end zone, but twisting and spinning and trying to catch it, it glances off his hand and falls to the ground incomplete. Kenny McIntosh in the backfield to his left. There's the snap to the quarterback. And Stetson will fire, finds a man, Jermaine Burton, complete at the 22, near sideline, tries to dance a bit and get away from defenders. They got 14 on the pass play and the first down. Georgia 1st and 10 at the Buccaneer 21. Handoff McIntosh at right tackle, breaks through the line again, drives down inside the 10, takes the pile down to the 7. Just seconds ago here, big ovation at Sanford Stadium for the World Series champion Atlanta Braves manager. Here's the handoff to Zamir White now on goal to go from the 7-yard line. He hops around the left corner at left tackle and darts down to the 2-yard line. And we've seen this a lot of times before. They overload the left side. Carter's the fullback. Now they shift out of that formation. We got big Jordan Davis in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff. He dives. He dived. Did he get to the goal line? No. They gave it to Jordan. Jordan straight ahead. Tried to get some lift off. I feel sorry for the guys on the bottom of that pile. as number 99 flattened the group.
They want him in the backfield, putting 6 up. Here he comes again.
They shift again. Put 99 in the backfield. Bennett under center. Give it to him again. He drives in. He breaks the plane. Touchdown! Touchdown for the defensive lineman and Heisman contender. He's got a score on his resume now. A 1-yard touchdown dive for Jordan Davis, and they mob him, congratulate him after the score. What a great moment.
And Zeus just picked him up, too. Jordan went and jumped. I think it was Zeus that picked him up, jumped in the arms of one of the Georgia players, and they lift him up, and the crowd ecstatic after that one, and the Georgia sideline going crazy as well.
Big 99 got 2 cracks at it. His yards per carry average stinks, but he got the touchdown. Georgia 7 and Charleston Southern nothing with 9:01 to go in quarter number 1.
Well, add that to the Heisman stats, right, Scott?
Yeah, indeed. He's got a score on his resume now. That drive covered 73 yards for Georgia, 8 plays. Jack Chambers, the quarterback, back in the shotgun, brings a man in motion to the right across the formation. Blitz pressure coming up the middle. Tyndall can't get him down. He's running for his life. 2 and 3 players come in to help Channing Tyndall, Walker, and big Jordan Davis. Second down and 18. Chambers backs up, throws off one leg, heaves it into the bench on the far side of the field. Flags down, thrown from the secondary. Our referee today is Matt Leffler. We'll get the call from him. Defensive holding called on Latavius Brini and the Bulldogs. 3 receivers bunched in to the right of the line of scrimmage. They bring 1 man in motion, fake the end around to him. Here comes pressure again. Jacoby chasing Chambers, the quarterback, running right. He'll throw a wobbler into the Charleston Southern seats again. Threw it right into the bench area. Chambers in the shotgun, takes the snap, fires to the right on an angle. Pass is caught around the 36. The receiver is tackled immediately. Caden Jordan, the junior from Tampa, Florida. 4 receiver formation here. Chambers, shotgun snap, quick throw to the right, incomplete to Schwarting on the sideline.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Charleston Southern here wisely going to quick game, trying to get the football out of the hands of quarterback Chambers.
3rd and 10, Chambers in trouble, going to go down back on the 23-yard line. Red shirts all over the place. Robert Beal leading the way with Channing Tyndall, and they get another sack.
This Buccaneer offensive line to block the best defensive front in all of college football. 3rd and long, you have to abandon going quick game. Got to do something to try to get beyond the sticks, but just no time at all to throw the football.
And Mitchell to the left, Cook in the backfield. He'll flare out into the right flat. Bennett will look to throw to him and throw a tight end screen instead to Brock Bowers. Coming in from the right side, catches it around the 36. Charleston Southern 32-yard line. 1 receiver right, 2 to the left with Cook in the backfield. Bennett to throw, quick fire. Hits Burton, and then he's hit and drops the football. He had it in his hands, and when he got hit by Cameron Smith, the cornerback, he dropped it. Incomplete. 3 receivers bunched to the left for Georgia on the far hash. They bring the big tight end Washington in motion, then send him back to the left the other way. They'll run a play in that direction, throw it out to McIntosh. He got 2 blocks, he got another. Down the sideline, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Kenny McIntosh. Key blocks. Darnell Washington threw the first one. And once McIntosh got by him, it was clear sailing for the most part, right down the far sideline into the end zone for the score.
That was a design swing pass, and you're right. Get your big tight ends out in front, a couple of huge blocks. A big block as well by Brock Bowers was down there. Kickoff coverage team, and it's fair catches after that.
Chambers going to throw it, a screen to the near sideline, and the receiver is blown up. Jarrell Smith, he was bobbling the ball behind 2 blockers, and then he just got eaten alive by Dan Jackson. Chambers, the senior from Lilburn, Georgia, in at quarterback. Back in the shotgun. Fires back, throws to the right. It's caught, and then he's hit, and he drops the football. They say incomplete. We picked it up, and Jackson was running it into the end zone. Caden Jordan got popped. 3rd down and 12 for the Buccaneers from their own 13-yard line. Chambers rolls to the near side, throws a deep ball down the near sideline, and overshoots his target, Demetrius Jones, by a wide margin from the end zone. Takes the snap, kicks it from the 2. We almost got in there for a block. A wobbly spiral going to come down to Kearis Jackson near sideline at the 39 to the 45-50, 45-40, and dragged down there again in plus territory.
Carry, Zeus averaging 21.5 per carry.
What's Jordan Davis averaging? Here's Zeus upping his average a little bit more. Drops a tackler at the 30. He's gone to the sideline and gone to the house. Touchdown, Zamir White. He angled left. Left a man down at the 34-yard line, just kept on churning those legs to the far sideline and runs it down inside the pylon for 6 more.
Just off tackle, ran right through one arm tackle, and there wasn't a white jersey in sight.
That same score, 21-0. Dogs leading Charleston Southern. From the 25 on 1st and 10, Chambers will play fake. 2 steps to the right and throw on the run. It's caught on the far side of the field by Jeffrey Wall. He hasn't tried the run too much here in the first quarter, and he is their leading rusher. Chambers stands in the pocket, surveys the field, throws it over the middle of the line, and I think a catch is ruled around the 32. Check a flag to spot the football.
Personal
yardage.
Foul, tripping on the offense, number 75. Half the distance, will replay, 3rd down.
Ball back on the 13 for Charleston Southern. Snap to Chambers, pressure from the edges, steps up in the pocket. Now he wants to run, runs right towards Quay Walker. And Walker and the other Walker, Trayvon, get him down on the turf at the 14-yard line. There's the snap to Braddock, the punter. He'll kick it from the 4. Long high kick comes down to Kearis at the 36. Straight up the field, 45-50. Kearis stiff arms a man, 45-40, 35-30. Now down to the 25 and tripped up around the 22 or 3. He just kept shedding guys with his free arm. At the Buccaneer 23, they give it to Cook, go left. He'll pitch it to Bowers to the right on a reverse play. The big tight end breaks a tackle at the 15, near sideline, inside the 10, and forced out of bounds around the 4. Cameron Smith, the cornerback, and then Fowler's the guy that finally stopped him at the 4-yard line. But a 19-yard run, goal to go for the Dogs as they once again break inside the Massey Ferguson red zone. Way back as the lone setback. Bennett goes under center, throws it down the line to Bowers, makes a man miss at the 6, breaks a tackle at the 2, stands up into the end zone. Touchdown, Brock Bowers.
You cannot tackle him. That was just, he was one-on-one on the outside. Stand up, let me go give it to you because nobody's going to tackle you in the open field.
He broke his tackle at the 6, and then linebacker Garrett Say, the leading tackler for Charleston Southern, the senior, tried him at the 3. Neither guy got him on the ground. Bowers into the end zone for another touchdown. 3 of 13 throwing the football today. Same play in the same direction. Batted away in the passing lane by Nakobe Dean. Trying to go out in the right flat. A little bit softer toss this time by Chambers, but number 17 got a hand on the ball. Snap back to Chambers. Pressure up the middle. Brinson chasing. Chambers running for his life. Scrambling back to the 5. Wants to throw it, and now he does. He just dumps it off to the right. I don't know if there was a receiver in the area. There were 2 or 3 linemen, maybe a fullback. Stetson and company work on the far hash, moving to our right. Bennett to throw. Fires, caught at the 39, breaks the tackle. Rosemy Jack Saint was headed off up the sideline. Georgia now 1st and 10 on its own 48-yard line. And here in the second quarter, first play is a pass play down the near sideline to the tight end, Darnell Washington, overthrown and incomplete on the near sideline.
Give the Big O time to adjust.
Bennett goes under center, play fake, roll out to the right. They chase, they miss. Bennett throws, caught, Ladd McConkey in Buccaneer territory, far sideline, caught it on the sideline and hit out of bounds.
2, and then kept his eyes downfield to find Ladd.
We go quick with some tempo here. Hand off to Cook. He angles to the left and hit at the 36, and now a flag comes in late. The Dogs have a 28-0 lead.
Personal foul, targeting, number 31 on the defense. The previous play is under further review.
It was targeting. Anton Williams ejected for Charleston Southern. The penalty marked off. Dogs have it 1st and 10 at the Buccaneer 21. Here we go. Snap to Bennett, play fake, sets to throw, drops it off to Cook. Cook caught it at the 15, to the sideline 10. He breaks a tackle there, now inside the 5 and down at the 3-yard line. Inside the Massey Ferguson red zone once again, the Dogs looking for more.
Good patience there by Stetson.
Cook, handoff, stretch, easy walk into the end zone, angled in there right behind the left tackle. They barely touched him, and Cook earns the touchdown there after getting walloped in the head on the targeting. He gets the candy at the end of the drive.
Huge blocks there by Broderick Jones, Justin Schaefer, just allowing James Cook to waltz into the end zone, and the Buccaneers, Scott, they are walking the plank for sure.
Yes, they are. They are. We're going to help them, too. We're going to push them off the plank. They're just walking to the edge of it, but we're kicking them in.
Once you break through the line of scrimmage, you're immediately to the second level.
34-yard run by the quarterback. Here's a lateral and a double pass by Charleston Southern. The second pass is incomplete. They threw the lateral out to Garris Schwarting. Yeah, the Dogs are relentless right here. Throw it into the right flat to Hawkins and tripped up. Nice play by Brini, fighting off a blocker and still tripping up the man who caught the play, or caught the pass at the 41-yard line, so no gain on the play. Walker on the left edge and Chaz Chambliss, the linebacker, on the right edge. Now we bring Tyndall as well. Here comes the blitz. The quarterback gets clobbered, and the pass is incomplete at the 31. Schwarting has it bounce off his hands, covered by Brini. JT Daniels, 6'3" junior from Irvine, California, takes the snap. He'll throw for the first time and hits Mitchell in the shoulder and maybe the hands too. A.D. Mitchell, coming out of his route on this near sideline, had it bounce off his body, incomplete. Now stands between a split backfield, Cook and McIntosh. Snap in the shotgun. Daniels steps up to throw a deep ball, and he will, misses target just barely. Jalen Johnson left his feet around the 40 of Charleston Southern. Got a hand on the football, couldn't reel it in on a diving effort. You got Davis and Carter, interior linemen. Walthour and M.J. Sherman on the edge of the line for Georgia. As Chambers will move to the left, looking, finally throws. Caught on the far sideline, Schwarting, and then popped by William Poole towards the east end zone at Sanford Stadium. Chambers takes the snap, drops back, pressure from the edges, gets away once, can't get away twice. He got away from M.J. Sherman, but Devontae Wyatt was the guy that Sherman forced him into, and Devontae able to gobble up. Buccaneers will punt it away with Miller Braddock. Ladd McConkey, the deep man, fields it at the 14, to the 20. To the 25-30, still on his feet, breaks a tackle 36 up near midfield and finally brought down at the 49. Ladd McConkey virtually right up the hash. One receiver right, one to the left. They bring Burton in a little bit tighter from the right. Snap to JT. Daniels throws, caught on the near sideline and pushed out of bounds. A.D. Mitchell made the grab around the 38 or 39 of Charleston Southern. Matthew Williams. They work on the near hash, moving left, play fake. Daniels drops back. They bring a blitz, throws it on a screen to Bowers. Caught at the 39. Bowers near sideline 30, 25, 20, and pushed into the sideline area around the 18-yard line or so.
The pitch and catch. What's impressive is Brock has been hit like 15 times, hasn't gone down once.
Handoff McIntosh, excuse me. Sweeping around the left side, the left edge, gets to the sideline and down inside the 10.
Little inside trap play there, and a nice spin move in the middle of that run by.
Dogs fumble the exchange. JT Daniels looking to pick up the ball. He finally falls on it. A little bit behind the line of scrimmage. Goal to go on the Buccaneers 7. Snap. JT looks right, throws it wide open. Bowers, how did he get so open? Catches it at the 3 and steps into the end zone untouched. Standing up, touchdown Georgia.
That essentially formed a little rub route. Then Brock Bowers just slips into the flat, and you're right, it busted coverage or rub route was an actual pick play. It wasn't. It was all legal, all fair. Just not a Buccaneer in sight.
Was that your disclaimer?
It was.
I like it. Clock run a little bit faster so we can get in safely to halftime. Snap to Chambers, a little bit high, pulls it down and hands it off. This time the yardage is not quite as plentiful. Oscar again on the carry. Snap to Chambers. He twists and turns and throws to the right on a quick slant. It's caught by Smith. at the 33, hit immediately by William Poole. Shy of the first down, got a yard on the play to the 33.
There, nowhere for Zeus to run.
This time Daniels wants to throw, drops back, steps up in the pocket first, and launches one deep down the far sideline that is broken up inside the 15. 3 receivers to the near side and a bunch. He's looking in this direction on a line drive, throws a dart to Jermaine Burton at the 23, makes the catch, tries to curl around for more yards, ends up giving up about a yard after he caught the ball, but still a first down at the 24-yard line. Hollis and Williams, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, empty set. They run a screen to McIntosh on the left side. Kenny Mack is hit, ball's out, up in the air, there's a pile for it. Kenny Mack got hit and that ball just squirted right out of the back of his arm.
Looks like fortunate for the Dogs. I don't know how we landed on top of that one.
Never saw an indication as to who had the football. 3rd and a yard, so the gain was 4 with the fumble. Throw it to McConkey, a screen to the near side with Rosemy Jack Saint blocking. Ladd makes the catch down the line and down the near sideline inside the 5-yard line, pushed out. Daniels in the shotgun, gonna hand it off. Dejon Edwards straight down the hash, touchdown, 6-yard run for Dejon Edwards.
Boy, you could have driven a truck through that hole, right over the backside of Cedric Van Pran and Justin Schaefer. Not a white jersey in sight. The Dogs continue to roll.
Edwards, the sophomore from Norman Park, Georgia, with his 2nd touchdown of the season. Chambliss up on the line. Snap to Chambers, a little bit high, gonna pull it down and hand it off to the back. Wow. What a play, Nazir Stackhouse. He just gobbled up Roderick Hawkins, who tried to swing around to the left, get to the corner. Chambers ready to snap it. They've gone into kill the clock mode, down 49-0. Oh my goodness, kill the running back mode. Hawkins runs into another stone wall at the line of scrimmage. Charleston Southern mercifully heading into the locker room to try to regroup and recover after 20 minutes of a beatdown. 49-0. At the hands of number 1 ranked Georgia. So let's go down to Shock on the field. Shock.
All right, Coach, I know you're not always satisfied. I know there's always things you want to work on, but what were you most pleased with in the first half?
Well, the effort of the players to come out and play to our standard, that's always important to do. Look, these guys are overmatched, and it means a lot to them to get to come and play in this stadium. It means a lot to our seniors to get an opportunity to come play with more time in front of their family.
You got a bunch of guys going to get a bunch of time here in this second half. What's the standard you want them to play to?
Our standard. They got to go out there and do exactly what the ones did. When you're on the field, you're a 1.
All right, Coach, have a good second half. Back to you, Scott.
The far hash, Chambers will go back to the left. Almost picked off by Chambliss, the linebacker, trying to go to Garris Schwarting, the graduate receiver. Man in motion to the near side for the Bucks. Snap it to Chambers. He rolls to the right, fires on the run, hit complete at the 29. We hit him with Daniel at the 29-yard line. Schwarting caught the ball. Mims is the right tackle and Condon is the left tackle. Daniels to throw all kinds of time out of the backfield. Edwards over the shoulder catch is in and out of the hands as he's being hit at the same time by the linebacker Say. 3 receivers set, and Daniels is looking for one of them. Meeks, as Daniels forces a pass in there into 2 or 3 coverage defenders covering right around the 50, and the ball is incomplete as it was. Here's Jake Camarda to punt it away. Long, high, hanging, booming punt. That one reached the 2nd level. Wow, it hits right on the goal line, checks up and bounces out to the 1. The official standing on the goal line say it touched the line, broke the plane, got in the end zone. Officially, it'll be a touchback. 1st and 10 on the 20 for Charleston Southern. They trail 49-0. Chambers takes the snap, pitches to his right, and that'll be Hawkins, I think, on the carry. And Javon Bullard, I think that's all 11. Chambers out of the shotgun, rolls to the left, quick throw off 1 foot and fires incomplete to the left side to Schwarting. David Daniel diving, trying to make an interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. It'll be 4th down. Arson Beck is in at quarterback now for the Bulldog offense. 1st and 10 at the Buccaneer 44. He's going to take the snap, roll to the right. He was hitting as he was throwing. Jalen Johnson was the target, and the ball sails over his head incomplete on the far side of the field, but Beck, 6'4", 215, redshirt freshman from Jacksonville, throws deep ball to the near sideline. A twisting, reaching catch by Jackson Meeks, the freshman from Phoenix City, Alabama. Pulls it down. He made the tackle. That's a Scana Energy first down at the Bucs 17.
Boy, nice back shoulder throw right there by Carson Beck, and Meeks able to go turn his body.
1st and 10 at the 17. Handoff, Dejon Edwards breaks one tackle, breaks another, spins at the 10, 5, 4, 3, dives to the 1-inch line. Dejon Edwards. They couldn't get him down. He was twisting and spinning right down the hash, had the ball covered up with both arms. 3rd and goal now from the 2. Beck going to roll out to the right, looking. Now he cuts it inside, will try to run it, and they'll wrap him up around the legs. Garrett Say, the linebacker, the lone setback. Johnson in motion, play fake. Beck rolls right, throws it into the end zone, and intercepted, picked off in the end zone by Charleston Southern. Cameron Smith, the cornerback, jumped up in the air in front of the receiver, Jackson Meeks, about 3 feet away from him, and snap to Chambers out of the shotgun. Now they're running it left and right. Here's another pitch to Daniel Oscar rather. 3rd down and 6 for the Bucs. Pass batted up in the air and intercepted off the tip. Intercepted at the 36-yard line, and the Buccaneers have taken it away. They stripped the ball. They're running down the field, far sideline. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Charleston Southern. We intercepted it. Schwarting stole the football and took off running, and we had nobody to catch him. Charleston Southern with an odd, bizarre, long touchdown.
After the play was over,
off running with a
unsportsmanlike conduct against the Charleston Southern bench. That penalty being forced on the kickoff. The touchdown is good.
But everybody out there, many in their last game, still playing with a lot of pride.
Beck drops back to pass and hits Dominic Blaylock over the middle. He'll get a nice hand for the catch. Caught at the 42, in stride, and tackled at the 39.
Boy,
Say and McIntyre, the linebackers, making the stop.
Good to see that young man back. His first reception in a long time.
And he got a Scana Energy first down with a 10-yard pickup. Deep ball to the far sideline to Brett Seether, the tight end. He was wide open.
To kind of get in and out of bad plays, so you like the process, and you see what you got in Carson Beck here.
We're going to see right now with an empty set, quick throw, caught by the tight end at the 3. Seether turns into the end zone, hit as he crosses the goal line, but a touchdown for the Dogs. And Brett Seether, a redshirt sophomore from Clearwater, Florida, with the touchdown reception, his first, and the Dogs are up 55-7.
Good quick decision there by Carson Beck. That was an option route. Seether did a good job recognizing the defensive look, just sat it down, and Carson Beck put that on his outside shoulder away from the defender. Really well executed.
Man in motion behind the quarterback to the near side. Snap to Chambers, a handoff again to Ruff. And Ruff this time gets roughed up out on the left side at the 34-yard line. He may have gotten a yard. Man in motion comes towards the quarterback, takes the handoff and settles over there on the far side to throw the ball back to the quarterback Chambers. A lateral that hopped back to the quarterback. Schwarting's throw is fielded on the hop by Chambers, and will tackle him back at the 24, maybe the 23. Smile Munden and Bill Morton on the stop. Bring a slot man in motion around the backside of the quarterback. Chambers takes the snap, drops back, throws a deep ball near sideline, and in and out of the hands and off the body of Caden Jordan.
Hey, Scott, I just had a question, and I'm sure Z will love this. I know we're up 56-7. I didn't know there were any great notes about being up 56-7. Z, do you have any answer for that?
You know, Z has stepped away for just a moment. I think he had the Bee Gees. Here's a long throw by Beck. Deep ball down the near sideline to Jalen Johnson. It's broken up around the 21-yard line by Cameron Smith. That's their only points of the game. Georgia connected on Beck to Brett Seether on the 9-yard touchdown throw. Here's Carson Beck, going to keep it and run straight up the field. Pick up a first down. Nice run by Beck. He got tumbled down around the 48 or the 49-yard line. Maybe they'll bring it back a little bit more. Yep, closer to the 47. And Blaylock on the left side. Beck is the quarterback, flushed out of the pocket, going to pull it down, act like he wanted to run, and now he throws it. And he hits Edwards at the 45, but Dejon can't hang on to the football. They need a yard to continue the series here on 3rd and 1. Handoff Ruff. He stumbles a little bit in the backfield and gets the ball close to the 40, and that's going to be close to a first down. Just shy is where the line judge is marking the football. Vandegrift takes the snap, handoff to Clark. Runs hard straight ahead, gets some of that lost yardage back, and runs over a man as he drives across the 20 up to the 22. Dominic Pagano, he got 6 on the carry. Now Vandegrift to throw. Fires towards the left side to Meeks, and it's broken up. Got 7 more up to the 44. 1st and 10, shotgun snap, pump fake, Chambers. Pulls it down, now throws a deep ball. His receiver is open on the far sideline in the sunshine. Garris Schwarting gets it, makes the catch, and then hit out of bounds. 1st and 15 there. Man in motion around the back of the quarterback. They throw it in the left flat now. A juggling catch is made around the 36 by Jarrell Smith, sophomore receiver from Pine Mountain, Georgia, and the Dogs are all over him. 2nd down and a long way to go. Malmgren's pass almost picked off far side of the field at the 17-yard line by Lassiter. He broke in front of the receiver at the last second, had the ball on his hands, but couldn't make the catch. Here we go, 4th and forever, they're going to go for it. 5:45 remaining. Snap to Malmgren. Throws near sideline. He hits the defender, and now flag comes in. The ball looked like it hit Lavoisier Carroll in the back while he was trying to cover Demetrius Jones, the target, in the shotgun. Ruff to his left in the backfield. Here comes pressure. Malmgren stands in the pocket, going to throw. He completes the pass at the 15 to Demetrius Jones. Keep carrying on. Snap a little bit high to Malmgren. Reaches high, pulls it down, gives it to Ruff, and off he goes to the right corner as he chugs towards the 10-yard line, maybe the 11. It looks like where they'll spot it. The Dogs 12, man in motion near side. Snap to Malmgren, the quarterback. He throws with pressure, batted down, almost intercepted by the Dogs' defensive lineman, and that's Tyrion Ingram Dawkins. Anthony Summey, the 10th player to carry the football in a rushing attempt today for Georgia. Snap to Vandegrift, going to give it this time to the 11th player to carry the football today. Returned to fumble, 65 yards for a score. No scoring in the 4th quarter thus far, as Ruff will run it one more time straight ahead, and the Dogs swallow him up with, was that Ingram Dawkins? Yep, the lineman. That's the last play of the ball game. Stopped him at the 49-yard line, and the clock will tick down to 0. And your final score here in the final home game of the year. Dogs now 11-0 for the year. They've won 15 straight ball games dating back to last season. Your final this afternoon, Georgia 56 and Charleston Southern 7. Stay tuned for our post-game coverage as the Dogs one more mile to go next week in Atlanta against Georgia Tech in a noon kickoff. Post-game straight ahead from Athens here on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.